Imagine being face to face with a global terrorist, your heart racing, every second crucial. Now imagine persuading your child to finish their vegetables or convincing a coworker to adjust their deadline. Seems worlds apart, right? Enter Chris, a seasoned FBI hostage negotiator with over 2 decades of experience. From nerve-wracking standoffs with extremists to brokering deals with bank robbers, Chris has faced situations most of us can only dream of. Yet he believes that the art of negotiation is universal, grounded in principles that apply equally whether you're in an FBI crisis situation or just trying to navigate everyday challenges. Today, we dive deep into these principles, unveiling how each one of us can harness the power of negotiation, not just to navigate high-stakes scenarios, but to enrich our daily lives and relationships. Every day, often without realizing it, we're submerged in a world of negotiations. Picture this. It's a Friday evening, and you're trying to finalize plans with friends. Do you go for sushi or Italian? It's not just about your craving. It's about considering dietary restrictions, ambiance preferences, and past dining experiences. Or think of a morning where you're persuading your partner to take out the trash because you have an early Zoom meeting. These moments, as mundane as they might seem, are negotiations at their core. It's a common misconception that negotiations are about power plays, about one party dominating the other. In truth, they are more like a dance, a give and take where both parties seek harmony. It's not about having the upper hand. It's about understanding and finding a middle ground where both sides feel acknowledged and content. Whether it's selecting a movie to watch or choosing the next family vacation spot, life continually presents us with opportunities to hone our negotiation skills, helping us to coexist harmoniously. To further elucidate the subtleties of negotiation, let's ponder the pie predicament. 2 siblings after dinner spot the last slice of apple pie in the fridge. Naturally, both want it. A potential quarrel looms. How can both be satisfied without feeling shortchanged? Enter the third way principle. Instead of parents stepping in and dictating the outcome, one sibling gets to slice the pie into 2 portions, while the other gets first dibs on choosing their slice. This method ensures that the one slicing is motivated to make the pieces as equal as possible, knowing they might end up with the smaller slice if they don't. Meanwhile, the one choosing feels empowered, having the autonomy to select their desired portion. It's not just about the pie anymore. It's about learning the essence of fairness and mutual satisfaction. Such simple yet profound life lessons underscore that negotiation isn't a battlefield, but a playground of understanding and collaboration. Delving into the world of negotiation, we can uncover wisdom distilled from high-stakes scenarios. Chris, with his vast experience, offers a repertoire of strategies. Among them, a paramount lesson stands out. Lesson 1. The power of genuine listening. In a world brimming with noise, the act of genuinely listening has become a rarity, and yet it's the cornerstone of effective negotiation. At the heart of every human interaction lies a deep-seated desire to be acknowledged and understood. This is where active listening comes into play. Instead of just a passive intake of words, it's about immersing oneself in the emotions and nuances of what's being said. Consider a scenario where 2 colleagues are discussing a project timeline. One explains the challenges they're facing, while the other is already formulating a rebuttal or thinking of their lunch plans. This not only dilutes the essence of the conversation, but also breeds resentment. It's akin to having a tennis match where one player serves, but the other is looking the other way, missing the return. By contrast, when one genuinely listens, they grasp not just the words, but the underlying sentiments, fears, and aspirations. It transforms a conversation from a mere exchange of words into a bridge of understanding. When someone feels truly heard, walls come down, defenses drop, and a foundation of mutual respect is built. In the intricate dance of negotiation, the act of listening becomes the rhythm that guides every step, leading to outcomes that resonate with authenticity and empathy. Lesson 2. Negotiation is a journey, not a war. One of the prevalent misconceptions about negotiation is envisioning it as a battlefield, where parties lock horns until one emerges victorious. However, true negotiation isn't about overpowering or cornering. It's akin to a shared journey where both participants embark on an expedition to uncover mutual aspirations and concerns. Firstly, the entire narrative of negotiation shifts when we view it not as a confrontation, but as an exploration. Instead of mapping out strategies for defense or attack, the focus gravitates toward understanding. What does the other party truly seek? Is it recognition, resources, or perhaps reassurance? By tuning into these underlying signals, negotiators can address core needs rather than getting entangled in surface-level skirmishes. Several techniques can enrich this journey. 1. Embrace a positive outlook. Imagine attending a business meeting. Before any words are exchanged, the ambiance is set by non-verbal cues. Here, a simple gesture like a genuine smile becomes a beacon of cooperation. It silently communicates, "I'm here to collaborate, not combat." For instance, instead of walking into a client meeting with apprehension after a missed deadline, entering with a positive demeanor and a smile can instantly diffuse tension, setting the tone for constructive dialogue. 2. Mirroring, the reflective technique. Delve deeper into understanding by subtly echoing back crucial phrases or sentiments expressed by the other party. Suppose in a team brainstorming session, a colleague states, "I'm concerned about the project's tight timeline." Instead of immediately presenting a solution or counter-argument, a simple reflective response like, "You're worried about the timeline?" can open doors to deeper insights. This mirroring tactic not only confirms comprehension, but also conveys genuine interest, prompting the other party to share more, leading to a richer understanding of their perspective. In essence, when we reframe negotiation as a journey of discovery and employ techniques to truly connect, we pave the way for solutions that resonate with mutual respect and shared goals. Lesson 3. Harness tactical empathy. In the world of negotiation, while logic, strategy, and information play pivotal roles, there's an often underestimated force that can tilt the scales: empathy. However, we're not just talking about standard empathy. We delve into the realm of tactical empathy. Tactical empathy goes beyond merely understanding or sharing another person's feelings. It's a deliberate strategy to delve deep into the psyche of the other party, recognizing their emotions, apprehensions, and motivations. It's about getting to the core of their emotional state and using that profound understanding as a pivotal tool in negotiation. Among the many techniques to harness this power, one stands out: labeling. This technique revolves around verbalizing the emotion or sentiment you perceive from the other party. By naming or labeling what they might be feeling, you demonstrate that you're tuned into their emotional state, which can be immensely powerful in building rapport. For instance, during a parent-teacher conference, if a teacher discusses the challenges they're facing with a particularly disruptive student, instead of immediately suggesting solutions or strategies, a parent could respond with, "It sounds like you're truly committed to helping every student succeed." Such a statement acknowledges the teacher's dedication and concern, forming a foundation of mutual understanding. In another scenario, imagine a business negotiation where one party seems hesitant about a deal due to potential risks. Recognizing this apprehension and labeling it, such as by saying, "It seems you're really focused on the long-term viability of this agreement," can pave the way for addressing those specific concerns and building trust. Incorporating tactical empathy, especially techniques like labeling, changes the dynamics of negotiation. It shifts the conversation from mere transactional exchanges to one where parties feel seen, understood, and valued, thereby leading to more meaningful and fruitful outcomes. Lesson 4. Use no to your advantage. In many interactions, especially negotiations, the word no often carries a negative, even daunting connotation. It's perceived as a door slammed shut or a bridge burned. However, a deeper dive into the dynamics of communication reveals that no isn't the end of a conversation, but a nuanced beginning. Let's debunk a prevailing myth. No isn't necessarily a barrier. In many instances, it's a beacon signaling deeper exploration and understanding. For example, envision a manager proposing a new project idea to their team, only to be met with resistance and a firm no from a key team member. While it might seem like a setback at first glance, this no can be an invitation to delve into specific concerns, apprehensions, or suggestions that the team member might have. Instead of an outright rejection, it's a prompt for more targeted discussions. The benefits of embracing no are manifold. 1. Sense of control. When someone says no, it often stems from a place of self-preservation or protecting their interests. This simple two-letter word allows them to feel in control of the situation, ensuring that they aren't being rushed or pressured into a decision. 2. Clarity in discussions. A no often paves the way for a why. It opens up channels for more in-depth discussions, allowing parties to understand the underlying reasons and concerns. For instance, in a sales pitch, if a potential client says no to a product feature, it can lead to insights about what they're specifically looking for or what they believe might be missing. 3. Setting boundaries. In personal and professional settings alike, no is instrumental in setting boundaries. If, during a team meeting, a member declines to take on additional tasks by saying no, it's not merely a rejection. It's an assertion of their current capacity, ensuring they deliver quality work without being overwhelmed. Lesson 5. Aim for that's right. In the intricate dance of conversation, certain phrases resonate more profoundly than others. Among them, that's right stands out as a testament to genuine understanding and alignment. However, to truly harness its power, one must discern its subtle difference from its close cousin. You're right. The phrase "that's right" isn't just an acknowledgement, it's an affirmation. It signals deep resonance with what's being said. For instance, in a brainstorming session, if one team member presents a fresh strategy and another responds with "that's right," it underscores a shared understanding, a mutual recognition of the idea's merit. Contrast this with a scenario where an individual is trying to explain their perspective on a controversial company policy. After an extended discourse, receiving a "that's right" from a listener elevates the conversation, signifying not just that they were heard, but that their viewpoint resonated on a deeper level. On the surface, "that's right" and "you're right" may seem almost interchangeable, but they operate on different wavelengths. "You're right" can often be a polite way to end a discussion, signaling a form of appeasement rather than genuine understanding. Think of a debate where one person is ardently expressing their stance, and the other, possibly feeling a bit cornered, retorts with a simple "you're right." More often than not, it's a strategy to diffuse tension rather than an acknowledgement of mutual understanding. For example, during a family gathering, when discussing vacation plans, a member might passionately argue for a beach holiday, detailing the potential activities and benefits. If another family member, perhaps tired of the prolonged discussion, responds with, "You're right," it might be less about agreeing with the beach holiday and more about moving the conversation forward. Recognizing the weight of "that's right" and distinguishing it from "you're right" can significantly enhance communication dynamics. The former delves deep into mutual understanding and alignment, while the latter often brushes the surface, signaling acquiescence rather than genuine resonance. As we reflect upon our exploration of negotiation, one truth stands paramount. Negotiation is not just a skill, but an art. An art that is not about overpowering, but about weaving together strands of connection, understanding, and mutual benefit. Each interaction, be it high stakes or day-to-day, offers a canvas for us to paint with empathy, strategy, and genuine connection. We've journeyed through lessons that span from the simple act of listening to the nuanced affirmation of "that's right." Each lesson, each insight, beckons you, our viewers, to not just consume, but to integrate and embody in your daily interactions. Whether it's a boardroom discussion, a heart-to-heart with a loved one, or even a casual chat with a stranger, the potential for deeper connection and understanding is ever present. That's all for today. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.